Have you ever wondered how you can get more things done without doing more things yourself? Hey there, it's Susan, and I wanted to take a moment to explain to you a system that I've used for many years to help me get things done. It's called my universe list, and if you haven't heard of this, stay tuned so I can show you how it actually works. So first of all, we all have these really long to-do lists, right? And we have all the things that we have to do, and not always do we have the time to do them. So I like to take my to-do list and prioritize it first of all. So say I have 10 or 20 things on the to-do list, I would first go through and circle the things that are really important. And then maybe I have 5 or 7 things circled, right? And then I go through and number those of importance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, however many I circled. And think about the 1 or 2 that are most important, and then put those on the calendar for, the next day, the next week, whatever, that task may be, right? Okay, so then there's all these other things on the to-do list, and there may be things that really should get done, would be nice if they get done, actually really needs done, but I don't want to do it. I use my universe list. So I would go, hopefully you can see this. I'm not seeing it very well in the video, so sorry. Maybe red's not the best color, but this is how I use the universe list. Let me see if my blue one will work for you. I write me, okay, can you see that? I write delegate, and I didn't spell that right, and I write universe. All right, so I take all these to-do list things and I figure out what column they're going to go in. So the things that maybe I feel like I'm the only one that can really do them, or I really need to do it, here, they go here, okay? And I number the top 3 or whatever, all right? And then the things that I can delegate, here. And the things that I can delegate, don't just assume that you have to have an assistant or a business partner or someone like that. It could be that you're delegating something to your spouse or your children, or if you're a child, your parent, you're asking for help, or maybe it's a friend. What if you need to go do, some shopping or something, and you have a friend that just loves shopping and you're like, hey, would you mind picking this up for me or whatever? So doesn't have to be someone that's on your payroll to delegate it. It can be delegated. It could be, yeah, sure, something at home, like you don't want to clean the house anymore, you don't want to do the lawn anymore, delegate it. You're going to have to pay for those things. Or it could be someone in your house really enjoys those things, so you delegate it to them. And then we have the universe. These are things that you'd like to get done, but you don't want to do it. They go here. And then watch what happens. Because over the next week, 2 weeks, sometimes this one takes a little longer. Sometimes it doesn't happen on your time frame. Sometimes it happens really quick and you're surprised. But these things on your universe list, here, they get done. And it is amazing. So just the act of putting it on a list, this is not anything you're doing. This is the universe. So here's an example. Years ago, I had an agent who I really wanted to leave the office, and I didn't really want to fire them because they were kind of a problem, and I felt like that would create an uncomfortable situation, and beyond uncomfortable, but a not good situation. But they were really creating drama in the office, and a lot of agents also wanted them to go. And I needed them to go because, like I said, it was messing up with everyone else's vibe at the office. And I was just I knew there were drama. I knew they needed to go. But one, my plate was really full. I didn't want to maybe add more drama. And it was something uncomfortable I just didn't want to do, right? And sometimes those things pop up. Put it on the universe list. I kid you not, within a week, this agent came to me and said that they were leaving. They had somebody with a better offer and they were going to have to leave. I was like, no, but in person, I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, so sad. But I was so happy inside because I knew it was something that needed to happen, was going to be best for them because they weren't a fit where they were, best for me and the other agents at the office because, again, it was creating drama that wasn't necessary at our office. And the universe just took care of it. I've had so many times where I've put something on the universe list, even if it's something that maybe eventually I'll get to, I'll put it on there because maybe it'll happen sooner some other way that I'm just not even thinking of. Sometimes we can't even fathom the method or the way or the process that something actually does occur. I was mentioning this to my neighbor, I don't know, a couple of months ago we were talking about this, and he was like, oh my gosh, I used to do something similar to that. And he had kind of forgotten about it. So he gets out his notebook and he starts it off and he does the columns and he puts a whole bunch of things on the universe list. And they started getting checked off without him doing anything. It was amazing. So keep this in mind. I'm actually going to create a little template if you want, and you can download it for free, no charge, nothing like that, if you want to just print these out and use them. But you can do this on a whiteboard. You can do this on a piece of paper. Like, it's super simple. Universe list. What do you have to do? What are you going to delegate? And then what do you want the universe to take care of for you? Let me know in the comments if you've done this before, if you haven't done it, if you're going to try it, and then come back and let me know if it works. All right, this has been Susan. Hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day.